All right, that's an airplane right here. And the entity is stalking in helicopter. They're vibrating the apartment. This is Mike LORENZ, end of his career in law enforcement. Still to date, engaging in what is sexual violence, keeping a woman under surveillance. They're also monitoring me via helicopters when my panties are down and my genitalia is exposed. These are demons that are targeting. Flying over the apartment building does not create the thunderous, ongoing, sensational, and audible activity. Those are demons that are targeting. You also know that because of the impossible light activity. Tracy Banks is on the phone with Daryl Mandy. He's monitoring. They're engaged in Title 18, and these are demons stalking in the path with light activity. This is P.O.C. Everybody in units 33 through 64 are going to federal prison. They're engaged in 24-hour surveillance with the corrupt police. She's walking into the kitchen. She's monitoring. They're stalking in the path with light activity. This is exactly what they do under the fake sun that's rising and setting here at Woodside Senior Apartments. That audible activity on a communication device is achieving the elements of monitoring, and that is indeed Daryl Mandy. This is my shadow up front. This is my shadow on the ground. This is impossible light activity, not the product of the light fixtures. And the entity is indeed going to federal prison. I'm going to document this third party because they're going. The people that stayed at Woodside, by address, they're all going to be prosecuted. The Ontario International Airport's engaged in surveillance, and this demon is engaged in lying in wait, crossing path as I move. My shadows on the ground is speaking to that. That's impossible light activity. This third party is 8PDK664, and you have a department full of sex offenders who are monitoring my genitalia. Mike LORENZ is the terrorist leader over that corrupt department. The Ontario Police is going to cease to exist. They are engaging in and facilitating criminal conduct. That's the fake moon, and you are looking at my documentation showing you a fake sun that's in over this property as well. This is what was captured at Alvarado Gardens, where the fake sun and the fake moon remained over that apartment complex for the duration of the day, while the LAPD, under the terrorist leader Dominic Choi at that time, who have not escaped prosecution, engaging in this state system. This is P.O.C. This is Tracy Banks that's maintaining presence in the path. My shadow is moving along the walls here. All right, and here's my shadow on the ground here. It's terrorism while your apartment is vibrating, sounding as though there's an earthquake. It's terrorism while you're surrounded by the impossible light activity that I'm documenting cycling inside of the apartment. It's terrorism while demons that are living in a demonic environment are keeping you and your genitalia under surveillance with the corrupt police department that's committing use of their helicopters to stalk you. All right, and they're monitoring the evidence that's being published online. They're all going to federal prison. This is documentation of impunity, and the federal government's going to prosecute the entire state. That's crossing a path. That's the significance of having a population living in the specific environment. She's simultaneously multiple shadows going in all directions while she's monitoring you just walking by. This is P.O.C. It's currently 5:43 p.m. The ongoing concern, I will finish this documentation, and then I'll walk inside. What's not concerned is the ongoing terrorism by helicopter while you're looking at audible activity creation by the demons that live here and by the demons that are inside of this apartment monitoring with that police that just flew over her apartment, okay? This is P.O.C. Not concerned for my safety, monitoring on a communication device with regard to the pattern of conduct while I'm in the kitchen, the ongoing terrorism while the entire apartment starts shaking violently, and then you're looking at crossing a path. This entire property is full of senior citizens who are going to federal prison, 33 through 64, they're all going to federal prison. The state of California is going to be prosecuted for what the Ontario Police Department, which represents the state, what they're doing with an entire, Ontario is a group stalker. Okay, the demons over the airport, the demons that are over the city council, the demons that are literally over the fire department, over the ambulance personnel, they're all engaged in state surveillance, and the body of evidence shows that. And they're demons under a fake sun, which is centered over Woodside Senior in conformity to the pattern of conduct. It is currently 5:44 p.m. This is the prosecution, the removal of Mike LORENZ. That's a sex offender. He's a terrorist, and he's stalking with the demons that are flying in helicopters. And that name of that particular demon, they're going to federal prison. This is P.O.C. That third party is going to federal prison as well.